Before primary election day, a new poll suggests the LA mayoral race is tighter than ever. Look at that. The Berkeley Institute of Governmental Studies found Mayor Karen Bass holds a very narrow lead with 26% of likely voters. But Councilmember Nithya Raman and Spencer Pratt are not far behind with 25% and 22% respectively.
That's right. To break down this new poll and talk about why this election is so close, we're joined by Los Angeles Magazine contributor Jon Regardie. Jon, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Sheba. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, so we just looked at this poll. The race, of course, tighter than ever, which means that Raman and, of course, Pratt got a huge surge since March. What are your thoughts on this poll, and do you think it accurately reflects what we'll see in this race?
You know, I try never to rely too heavily on one single poll. We've seen so many times in which they are off, and I've certainly, it certainly in one way could reflect accuracy, but it also seems to, not tie up with some things that a lot of other people have been talking about. It seemed recently that there's been a lot of really momentum for Spencer Pratt. We've seen how much money he's raised, but Karen Bass has been doing very well, lining up a lot of endorsements. What I do think it does have accurate is who the three people at the top are, and it is going to be a dogfight as we advance towards Tuesday, because it's almost certain that we're going to a runoff with no one getting more than 50%.
Well, I do think that's important to point out because there are a number of people in this race, so those top three are the top three. Right. I think the new poll also shows voters are starting to make up their minds. For so long, we've had all these undecided voters, 26% in March, but now just 10%. It looks like most went to Spencer Pratt and Councilmember Nithya Raman. Why do you think these undecided voters appear to be supporting those candidates?
If that is the case, and if that is indeed what's happening, it's because a lot of those undecided voters were people who before had decided they didn't want to go with the current mayor, that they had objections about what maybe the state of Los Angeles post fires or due to homelessness, and they were looking to an alternative, and that they have found one of those alternatives in Nithya Raman, the council member, or Spencer Pratt, the former reality TV personality. But again, there are still undecideds out there, and as some people I spoke with for a big story I did for Los Angeles Magazine pointed out, Karen Bass could still get those. So it is, still undecided, and this is all also within the margin of error.
Makes it kind of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it keeps it exciting when it's this close, or at least the polls are saying it will be this close. Yeah. Talk about campaign contributions a little bit more, because you did mention that Spencer Pratt in the lead there, Mayor Bass following, and then Raman far behind them both.
Far behind, but look, what's important is that pretty much all of them had more than $1 million with over a month left to go. That's enough for them to really raise their, to operate as they mostly want to do. Karen Bass has been in the race for the longest time and did have the most money, but Spencer Pratt had a phenomenal month of fundraising, raised over $2.7 million between April 18th and March 16th. I've never seen someone raise that much money, but Nithya Raman also has a big bounce in that she qualified for the maximum of $1.2 million in city matching funds. So again, people have the message, have the money to get their message out there, and that's what you need at this point, a chance to connect with the voters, spread your message, say who you are.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because if you look nationally, you've had all of these different elections, Mamdani in New York City. You've had some of these Republican races where the president has thrown his weight behind maybe a different candidate. Now, in this election here, you have, these three very diverse candidates, but you have a mayor that's up for re-election. It's almost always certain here in Los Angeles that the mayor incumbent does get re-elected. The last time we saw that not happen was in 2005 when Jim Hahn lost to Antonio Villagrosa. Can you talk about some of the similarities between that election and this one? And is this really, when you look across the country, is this more of like races about not having the incumbent win?
I titled my recent Los Angeles Magazine story, Los Angeles' weirdest mayoral election ever, because I've never seen anything like this. And while there certainly are, as you just referenced correctly, Jamie, comparisons to 2005, this is in a whole other scale. We're talking about a mayor in this case who has had unfavorability ratings above 50%. And while that would seem to make a right challenge for like a really big name challenger, in this case, the biggest name challenger who many expected to come in, Rick Caruso, didn't even enter the race. We've had these two other people, Spencer Pratt, no background in politics. Nithya Raman got in on the very last day. And then there's, 11 others also who are running for this. So it's odd all the way around. You are absolutely right that there is this level of uncertainty that just makes things really totally unpredictable with 4 days to go until the election.
Absolutely.
4 days.
I know. It's really gonna come down to who turns out to vote. All right, Jon, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Sheba. Thank you, Jamie.
All right, we appreciate you. For more information on the key races and the candidates, we do have a voter's guide on our website to help you prepare for the primary election with voting underway until Tuesday.